Guys, happy Tuesday. Another unpopular opinion. Could all the superfoods being recommended, such as spinach, beets, almonds, dark chocolate, chia seeds, be contributing to the rise in breast cancer over the last 50 years? According to PubMD, it shows that the calcification in the breast that are filled with oxalate take healthy.
Essentially, this individual is using this study to indicate that the consumption of oxalates is inducing breast cancer. Let's scrutinize this study a little bit more. They found that if you put epithelial cells in a petri dish and exposed them to oxalates, more of those cells transformed into cancerous tumors. In a second arm of the study, they took two different strains of mice, BALBC mice and BALBC nude mice, which I will explain in a moment. They found the BALBC nude mice rapidly developed tumors when injected with oxalates, but they found that the BALBC mice did not see an increase in breast cancer after being injected with oxalates. Very importantly, BALBC nude mice lack an immune system, therefore they cannot mount an immune response to an environmental and physiological stressor. Therefore, what this study tells us is that if you are a group of epithelial cells without an immune system, or a type of mouse that was bred to develop cancer because it also lacks an immune system, you should be mindful if there are any researchers around you who are trying to dump oxalates on you or inject you with them. But if you are a mouse with an immune system like a human, then it doesn't seem like you need to be worried. You see, although the title of the study was quite eye-catching, what it actually indicated to us was quite underwhelming. And if we look at the foods that were mentioned, spinach is associated with a lower risk of breast cancer. The consumption of nuts, especially almonds, was associated with a lower risk of essentially all cancers. Beet juice appears to lower the risk of breast cancer. Dark chocolate doesn't appear to have a significant effect on breast cancer, but does reduce the risk of cardiovascular complications such as stroke, coronary heart disease, and heart failure. And finally, the components of chia seeds are associated with a lower risk of breast, colorectal, liver, and pancreatic cancer. Therefore, the way that this study was designed doesn't appear to carry over to the assumption that the consumption of oxalates is going to increase the risk of breast cancer.